Hello YouTuber, Mark here again, and this is video 2 in how to make a video without a camera or a microphone. In video 1 we talked about adding pictures that you've collected from the internet that are suitable for your script. So here are my 10, or actually I think I have 13 pictures here from the scripts that I have written. Each one is 10 seconds long, and if you look up here you will see 2 minutes and 10 seconds is how long the video is set to go for, because of the 13 pictures at 10 seconds apiece. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to reduce that time because we're going to add transitions. What I'd like you to do is go to here where it says show storyboard, click there, and now you'll see that each of these pictures has a gap between it. That gap represents a transition. That means where one picture flows into the next one. So if you come up here to number 2 in the movie tasks and go down to view video transitions, click here, and then you will notice in this section here there are a bunch of transitions that are standard with Movie Maker, and in mine you will see some unusual ones that you probably don't have in yours. So basically all you really need to do is you need to select what you would like. And how do you check what it looks like? Well, you just click on it. How about we try the page curl? Okay, let's look at that. If I double click it, there the page rolls from one to the next. So I'm going to click with my mouse, drag it down and place it here. Now just for variation I'm going to add a couple of different ones. I don't suggest you have a different transition on every picture. It'll get a little bit tiring. However, I'm going to just use 2 and alternate, and I'm going to very quickly do that. So now I have a transition between every picture, and then click show timeline to go back to where you were. And now you'll notice our video has decreased to 1 minute 55. I've actually lost 15 seconds through putting in those 12 transitions for the 13 pictures. If you wish now, you can decrease the picture size and increase the transition gap simply by grabbing the second of the transition pictures, the second of each pair, and sliding it across. In this instance I'm going to grab this one and I'm going to slide it over. Everything comes with it, but here the transition gap gets bigger. I'd like you to look up here while I play the first lot of transitions so you can see. It starts with a simple picture, and after approximately 4, 5, 6 seconds, here we go, you've got a slow page turn into the next picture. Alrighty, so that's transitions. Play around with them, see how you go. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add the text. For that I'm going to go back to the beginning. So there are a number of ways you can control where you are on your video. You can see here I'm going to grab the scroll bar and pull it back to the beginning. An alternative way would be to grab this square here and slide it along, and that moves where you are on the video also. I want to be at the beginning because I want to add the first lot of text. Now you'll remember I called up my text. I suggested to you, that you add your text into a Word document or some kind of a word processing document. Here's my text here. I've already prepared it. My first one I want to put is make videos for fun. So I'm going to copy that, right click on my mouse, copy, go back to my video, and I'm going to go to make titles or credits. In this example I'm just going to put each credit on the picture, so I want you to select add title on the selected clip, click here. It defaults to this two areas, so you could have text here or text here or text in both of them. I'm going to choose in this particular case to have the text in the top one, so I'm just going to paste it in there. And if you come over here you'll see it shows you make videos for fun. Okay, now just before we move on, if you click down on change the title animation, for this is again, remember, for people who have never made a video before using Movie Maker. So for those of you who have, feel free to tell me how simple and basic this is, but lots of people don't know how to do it. Now you'll see here it shows you title, 2 lines. That's because each of these particular things down here is a different way of using that 2 area effect that I showed you at the beginning. You could also go up and select from the titles of 1 line for each lot of text. Just quickly, we'll go down here to the bottom and select change the text font and color. For this, you can select changing your color of your text. I'm going to leave this particular example at white and see what it looks like when I'm done. The size buttons are here for changing the size of the font, bigger or smaller. The left, center or right justifying, and of course you can select bold, italics, underline, and also select the font's type that you prefer from your computer's list. Alright, so I'm going to click done on this one, and I want you to look down here. This is the first lot of text that I've placed. Alrighty, now you'll see that it actually, if I move my mouse up to here, look at that black line, it goes pretty much but not all of the way to the end of the transition. So I can move the length of that text now. I'm going to move back down here, click on it, same as I suggested in moving the length of your videos. I'm going to drag the text out. Now I want you to come and look at this picture while I click the play button to see what happens. Make videos for fun. It's faded in over the picture of a video is being made for fun, and it's faded away before the transition. Repeat the process for each picture and then save your project again, and in the last video we'll talk about making a video from what you've done in your project, uploading it to YouTube and adding a music background. I'm going to quickly add a couple more texts so you can see some variations on the theme.